So let's go ahead and just hop right on into things, okay? As we wait for more people to come on into the video, okay? So first things first, we have to send a congratulations to Bronny. Okay, LeBron James' son, because he has now been drafted into the NBA. And not only that, he was drafted into the NBA by the Lakers. So, therefore, he's going to be able to play alongside his dad. Now, y'all know LeBron did say that he wants his last year in basketball to be played with his son. Do I think it's LeBron's last year? Not necessarily. I can see maybe 2 to 3 more years in LeBron, up to 3. I don't really see him going beyond 3, but I see him doing maybe like 2 to 3 more years. Because I don't think his son is like the best player of all, like he was when he was drafted. But I think that he's gonna want to be there with his son to like make sure his first year goes well, know the ropes, understanding different things. He can show him better than he could tell him. And when I say that, I mean telling him would be him retiring already and then telling him what the play is, but showing him is actually being there with him in the trenches as he go through his first year, his rookie year or whatever, as an NBA player. So I think that's dope. Shout out to them. Congratulations. I will say that it was a scheme that they set up to come to the people with the bullshit a bit. Now, Bronny was not drafted at all in the first round. Bronny ended up getting drafted, from my understanding, in the second round, and I believe that he was the very last pick overall. Now, it's being said out there that they believe that LeBron, okay, the people are saying LeBron James' agent went out and were telling other teams to not pick Bronny. Don't draft him, okay? And this is all allegedly, okay? But it's been swarming around there. So they were saying, don't pick him, because if you guys do pick him to be on your team and you do pick to draft him, he's going to go overseas. And that's not necessarily what it is that we want. Okay. So the whole scheme and the plan was for them to be on the same team to get team together, for them to make history and stuff. And they done made the damn history, I guess, y'all. Okay. They done made history in here. Oh, excuse me, y'all, because listen, girl, let me tap my nose. When I tell y'all it's cold, but I don't want to cut the air off, because when I cut it off, it's going to get hot as hell in this bitch, okay? So I got my little heater on, okay? But anywho, yeah, so it was a scheme that I feel like they came to us with the BS, but I'm not really mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Parents gonna go hard for their kids no matter how good or bad they is, okay? And when I say bad, I'm not talking about bad out here in these streets. I'm talking about when it comes to sports and stuff, right? So in this way, some people say that he's not that great of a player. And his daddy know that, but at the end of the day, what y'all not finna take away is the legacy. We just made history. I'm like the greatest basketball player at this particular time. And now my son, I'm ushering him in. I ain't mad at it, girl, but the people is on his head top about nepotism, okay? And the privilege of it all. I understand the people being upset, and I am going to allow them to argue, okay? Put their arguments out there accordingly. But as for me in this situation, I slick don't give a damn. I do not care. I feel like the others, if you know what I mean, often proposition their, or I'm going to say, position is what I mean. They position their children to be in a certain, in certain ranks. Like when they have a certain company, when they're running a company or whatever, they make sure that their kids are in a certain spot to be able to excel and do all of those great things. And so I don't feel no kind of way for this man leveraging his celebrity or whatever it is, his status at this time in the game for his son. I don't too much care about it in this moment, okay? So until somebody can bring me some valid reasons to care, I don't at this particular time. Hello? So congratulations to Bronny and to James. Now, the gag was when I saw headlines saying that LeBron James was very emotional. And I'm over here like, emotional over what? When this was given that This was a part of the plan. This was something that you always said. You have always been open to wanting to play with your son. Your son has been kind of like on some not that hype about it, and maybe because he didn't believe that it would happen, or maybe he didn't want to have the arrogance about it, right? Maybe he didn't want to show that, so when he do his interviews and stuff, he'll try and downplay it or whatever like that. But this was always a part of your plan. So I don't know what you over there crying. So I mean, are you crying because your plan actually worked? Is that what it is? What is the tears for? It was gonna happen anyway, the way y'all was moving. But okay, girl. Good luck. Congratulations. All right. Congratulations to Bronny. This is actually Irvin. Okay. Magic Johnson says, congratulations to Bronny James on being drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers. This is a historic moment because LeBron and Bronny are the first father-son duo to play in the NBA at the same time and on the same team. Watching Bronny suit up for the Lakers during Summer League in Vegas will be must-see TV. Now, what I am learning is that just because Bronny was drafted does not mean that he's actually going to make the team. So I'm learning stuff about this. I guess there's something that's going to happen over the summertime where, you know, he's going to be able to show his skills and different stuff like that. And based on that, that's what's going to, you know, give the judges what they need to know about whether or not he gets drafted. Now, listen, what's going to be crazy is if you did all of this and had your daddy concoct this scheme or whatever it is, and you don't even make it. Now, that would be crazy. That would be crazy, but I could see LeBron's going to make sure that happens. You know what else I'm thinking about? I feel like LeBron, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I said I see him continuing to stay in the league another 2 to 3 years. I would not be surprised. I'm sure he wants to get a ring. He may try with all his might to get a ring, not just for himself, but to make sure that his son got a ring, right? So I definitely see them trying to take it like all the way. All right. I wonder how Miss Savannah James feel about all of this. Okay. Hate it or love it, I like the family dynamic. I feel like we haven't heard LeBron get caught up in a lot of, well, listen, I haven't heard no cheating scandals. I don't know what y'all have heard out there. Okay. But I haven't really heard none of that. The love and support he still gives her, like, to this day and stuff, hopping on her live and everything, supporting her podcast and all of that. Listen, I love the black family unit over there when it comes to them. I haven't heard too much of, I ain't really hearing that too negative about the man. And I'm just telling y'all what I haven't heard. Now, I'm sure y'all gonna start flooding my DMs and stuff with information. But as of right now, I'm liking it. And I do feel like when it comes to LeBron's kids, he don't play about his kids, okay? And neither does she. So I like it. I love that for them. Okay, congratulations. And like I said, Haney, good luck. Definitely hope it works out for Bronny. I would hate for you to be on this team and then once your dad leaves after 3 years or so, you end up being cut for whatever reason and maybe a struggle to pick up on another team. Who knows? So hopefully you end up getting good, because if you ain't been that good with them college players, it does make me question what is the keep up going to be with these grown ass men that you finna be on this field with, on this court with. I'm sorry. We shall see. Now, I heard the other son. Y'all know the other son LeBron got with the little afro. I don't know if he still got an afro or not. But when I used to see his video, go on his little Instagram and see his videos and stuff, he would look like a little nerdy kid. And I'm saying nerdy for lack of a better word. He seems like the child that's like more into anime, computers and stuff like that. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I didn't know he was into basketball. So I found out this baby was into basketball, and they say that baby be balling. Okay? They say that baby be balling. I'm like, you better go, boy. You better go, young man. I'm here for it. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for the James's kids. Okay? Now, y'all been out here trying to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all need to be out here trying to keep up with the Jameses. Period.